And we are live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Fabulites. This is Angela, and I should have questions for you, but my notes are just a mess. So we just gonna jump right into my notes on what you tuned in for. Married at First Sight, 1 month anniversary, season 1, episode 9. It's season 1, episode 9. So we're halfway through. Hey, welcome on the chat. I'm just getting started right now. I'm Angela. The channel was Be Fabulous You. Like, share, comment, subscribe. We're working on 1,000 subscribers. And if you're one of my first 1,000 subscribers, I thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for sharing the light, you old Fabulite you. Okay, so let's kind of jump in to what I got. So, I think that they kind of brought us up to speed on where the couples were from the last time that we saw them. So we're halfway through the experiment. It's episode 8 for us, but it's only week 4 for them. So I guess so we get for each week of their marriage, we get 2 episodes, which really does make it seem even longer for us than it is in real time. Okay, because we're it's been 2 months now, because we've been watching for 8 weeks, but it's only been 1 month for them. Okay, so I don't know what Ryan is cooking, but it looks very green, doesn't it? Was it spinach? Well, I didn't know. I couldn't figure out what it was. Did you figure out what it was? Okay, so Ryan is cooking. He's bringing Miss Jackie food in bed. I think it's breakfast in bed, including the top tier of their cake from their wedding, which was only a month ago. And they say that they're learning about each other. Jackie got Ryan a journal. I think she picked it up when they were in Jamaica, but she has adhered photos of their time on their honeymoon to this. So it's like a photo journal of their honeymoon. And Ryan got Jackie a massage gift certificate, and he says her treasure is in the chest. So I'm like, was the chest part of the gift? I like boxes and wood, and I when I was in India, I got this beautiful carved chest, a traveling chest, but it was aluminum or silver or whatever. I don't even know where that thing is, but I loved it when I got it. We see Molly and John, they're out apple picking and at a petting zoo type situation. And they talk about the fact that there have been a lot of ups and downs in the relationship, but they're still committed. So at the end of the last episode, it was almost for me, I think Molly is a wrap. It's a wrap for Molly. It's done. She finished. It's over. But she's still committed, so I was totally wrong. They want more physical intimacy, and she says something about kids. I missed it, and he says our kids, honey, and and then he puts his arm around her, and she rests her head on his shoulder for a minute. So they kind of look coupley, right? They look coupley. And then they are going to bake apple crisp together, they say, because she says she don't know how to make an apple pie. But she talks about the fact that they're both not materialistic, so it's really exciting, or, it's something that they would both enjoy to have instead of a gift, an experience together, spending time together. Remember that time we went apple picking? It's the gift that keeps on giving. So Jackie is always... says that she's always wanted to do coupley things like apple picking and day excursions, and she never had anyone who was interested in doing them with her, and now she has this husband who's willing to go with her, so she's grateful for that. She has some gratitude for that. And then we have Ryan and Jackie. So we still haven't seen what's going on with Mr. Jeffy and Shanice. Maybe at the very beginning, but on my notes I don't. So Ryan has taken Jackie to a private soccer field. He's a former coach. I'm okay, so another job. Is he planning to become a soccer coach again? And Jackie is he's willing not to work to be here to spend time with me. So that makes a good positive impression on her. And then Zaddy, the Pastor Zaddy, Pastor Calvin, I saw him on Sister Circle today. Pastor Calvin says that, you know, this man, Ryan, likes to be physical. That's like kind of his mode of, you know, engaging in the world. And that he must understand that he has to change to make his marriage work. So like for him, you know, as the husband, as Ryan, it might be fun to, you know, go play soccer, but that might not be something that is going to work in his marriage. So he wants to do, Ryan is like, let's do strip soccer. If I, you know, hit you, take off, you know, strip soccer, we get the concept. And she's like, well, let's do animal impersonation soccer. And so, you know, they end up having fun and, you know, they're laughing and she's doing an elephant and he does something, I don't know, but they look like they're enjoying it. Watching it, it was kind of like, but they look like they were having fun. So that's what counts for them. And then he says that strip penalty soccer is something for him to look forward to. Jackie has fruit and wine and a blankie that she's brought. So they kind of have, you know, like a little picnic at the private soccer field. It's just them alone with the camera crew. And we see flashbacks of, you know, their time as a married couple. Then we see Molly and John again. They're 1 month in Holy Macaroni. So they're like really joking. Their relationship with each other, all of the couples seem really well matched in terms of their personalities and their ways of interacting with each other for the most part. But I think this couple, you know, they seem to really do well. You know, so they're having fun talking about holy macaroni and, you know, they're going to eat the wedding cake and it's been very up and down since day one. And Jackie is like, more than anything, she wants the marriage to work. And she needs to get on the same page as Jonathan physically. They were playing and laughing and having a ball over wine and cake. So, you know. Yeah, that's what's up with them. Okay, so then we see Shanice, and she's like, today is our anniversary, and I'm super cute. I'm glad it lasted this long. And so I think at the beginning of the episode, we saw Shanice talking to her cousin friend, her cousin who's her best friend, and she was like, you know, talking about, oh, we going out tonight. I don't really remember anything exciting happening at the beginning. But anyway, so we see them, you know, she's super cute. She's feeling good about how she looks for the anniversary. She's really glad that it's lasted this long. Jeffy and Shanice are at a restaurant for their anniversary. They did the most traditional thing. Jeffy is excited to be at 1 month, but he like, I'm in it for the years. I mean, 1 month, that's cool, but you know, onward. So he want to go onward. And they have their wedding cake, the top layer. And I'm hoping that all of the couples are going to save a piece of the cake for their 1 year anniversary if they make it to their 1 year anniversary. Because that's when traditionally you get your cake out of the freezer and eat, right? Why are they eating it at 1 month? Because it's the TV show and everything is sped it up. Okay, so Shanice... so they're exchanging gifts, and Shanice has gotten Jeffy. She got him socks and a plaid shirt. And Jeffy is like, she hadn't really quite gotten the gist of, you know, who I am yet, which was kind of interesting because she's like, well, you like to wear snazzy socks or something, she was saying. I was kind of like, okay. You know, and then Jeffy has gotten a snow globe, like, you know, like I guess a married couple snow globe. He said something about the man not having locks. I don't know if the man in the snow globe was, you know, black or brown. The couple was black or brown. I don't know. But he got her like a little snow globe. And he also got her like a painting, a wall hanging that says Mr. and Mrs. Pierre. Now, on the Unfiltered, I did happen to watch the Unfiltered yesterday because I didn't get to catch the show the first time around. He said that when she wanted to change her name when they first got married, that he was like, hold on, stranger, hold on. So that was particularly sentimental. And Shanice was very like, you know, like she was crying. And I was kind of like, at first I was like, is she really crying? But I think she was really crying. And just like, you know, she was really happy. And he says that he knows that she likes like sentimental things. So she cries and he's like, it's okay, it's okay. So that was that. And then we see John and Molly, they're baking apple pie, and she says she appreciates him being a trooper and taking her directions and being with her. And they talk about the fact that you can't help but have a positive attitude when you're having so much fun with someone, you know. So that was kind of interesting. I just thought that was really interesting. So they have some conversation about the number of kids they want to have. I guess he wants to have like 12 million. So they're negotiating back and forth. She says 3. He's like 6. She says 2. He says 7. He says 9. She says 5, you know. But they say that she says it's easy to picture a future with John and having kids and everything. And the future looks good. You know, the future, you know, is looking really good. Go to page 1. So, you know, all of the couples more or less look like they're, you know, doing relatively well. And then we see Shawnice and Jeffy back on their date, and Jeffy. Oh, maybe I got the order wrong. But anyway, Jeffy is like, you know, this is, you look really beautiful. Or maybe it's after their anniversary. I guess this is their Tuesday night, date night. Because we found out on Unfiltered that they have date nights every Tuesday. So Shawnice and Jeffy are on a date, and Jeffy is like, you know, this is nice, you look beautiful. And Shawnice is like, you know, you look good too, you know, or you ain't looking half bad. I'm a lucky woman, and you know, everything happens for a reason, and blah 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 blah. And she's grateful that she was patient enough to kind of stick in there for the, you know, the worst week of her life when they weren't having sex and bonding. And Jeffy is they're talking about children, and he talking about Jeffy Jr. or Jeff Tina, and Shawnice is like, no, he's looking forward to children. He thinks that we'll both be loving parents. They talk something about Laura. Is that his mama's name? About Laura as a name and different names. So, you know, when a couple is talking about baby names, that's kind of like, oh, you know, they feeling good about what's going on. Then we see Jackie at home, and we find out that Ryan has gone out with friends, and that she is not happy, and that basically every night he's asking to go out with the guys. So it's like she's going to bed, either he at work, I guess, on the nights that he's not out with the guys, or he's with the guys. And then we see footage of him, you know, sitting at a table with, I guess, a black guy, his friend, and, you know, they're like drinking beer. And it seems kind of like, I don't know. I think we're definitely getting the impression that Ryan, even though he got married, he had a life and a way of being, and he basically wants to maintain his life and his way of being. And you know, it's looking kind of shaky for them to be able to work together, because if she at home by herself and not feeling good about it, and he out with his friend and his wife is at home, it's not a good look. And she says, Jackie says that he has not been making her more of a priority. And she says that she does not want to be with someone who is not making her a priority. So that was, thank you for the like. So that was Married at First Sight. We see, you know, some stuff still brewing, you know, like the one couple right now, Jeffy and Shawnice, look like they're on the most solid ground. And, you know, hello again, AKA Special K. Molly and John, you know, thank you for the likes. We're hoping that they're going to be able to, you know, consummate their relationship and, you know, kind of work it out. And then, Ryan and Jackie, we're hoping, I'm hoping that Ryan will be more connected, spend time with his wife, you know. So that's what we got. So that's it. I don't know if there was anything in particular that you wanted to discuss about Married at First Sight, or anything really, really important or not so important that I left off, but that you feel that I should have left on. But you can throw that up in the comments. I watched last night America's Next Top Model and This Is Us. So time permitting, I will be doing those reviews today. I'm also going to do notes on the news feed. But that is basically what I got. That's what I got. So that was Married at First Sight. Oh, the only other thing I wanted to say is that I saw Dr. Reverend Calvin, I told you on Sister Circle, and he was saying, now I know that in other parts of the world people do arranged marriages, but what I didn't know is he said that arranged marriages are very, very successful for the most part. Did he say 80 or 90% successful? I don't know. It made me want to look it up, because I kind of watching, especially this season, like I feel like it's gotten their technique and strategy of matching people has gotten better and better and better. Like I feel better and better and better about the couples. So I was kind of curious about that statistic, but that's what I got. Thank you for watching, commenting, liking, subscribing. Today is the best day ever, darling, and you are the greatest. So be you, be fabulous, be fabulous you, be you, be fabulous you. Peace.